Okay, second attempt at filming this in about the span of a month and a half. Hey guys, how the hell are you? Welcome back once again to Arnold Drinks. My name is Arnold, and tonight I drink. So first of all, guys, let me apologize a little bit for how long it's been since I've been posting any new content for you. Went on vacation to Europe for a couple weeks and came back and found that all my files that I had shot before I left for vacation were just nowhere to be found. They're not on my external hard drive, not on my camera, not on really anything. Even the audio file, I don't know what the hell I did, but the audio file itself was just not good. It was there, it just wasn't of any sort of good, redeemable, salvageable quality. But even so, with no footage to go with it, it was kind of moot anyway. Trying to get back into the swim of things here now. I'm trying to reshoot all of the videos that I shot beforehand. There's a few that are lost forever, but thankfully the whiskey ones, I've still got the bottles behind me, so let's just dive right back in like nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened! Okay, so this is a recent acquisition that I picked up at a local spec store here in the Austin, Texas area. This is a spec store pick of Doc Swinson's single barrel straight rye whiskey. This is bottled at cask strength. It has some good transparency on the front here. Barrel number, proofage, in this case 115.6, so that means that the alcohol by volume is 57.8%. Bottle number 24 of this particular barrel. It has an entry date of June 20th, 2016 and a pull date of December 3rd, 2021. So read between the lines there, and this is a more than 5-year-old cask strength rye whiskey. Now, this was something that a few people had recommended to me, like, dude, you really need to try this spec store pick, you really need to check it out. And a few people mentioned that, okay, it had a little bit of a neck pour thing, and a few people said, nah, that's bullshit. It's really, really good. Just buy a bottle and enjoy. I'm like, okay, so I did, and I am really, really glad that I did. Oh boy. So the nose, the aroma is very, very inviting for a cask strength. Dip your nose in there, and you are not greeted by a huge amount of heat at all. It's definitely there, don't get me wrong, but I'm getting tons of clove, a little bit of a caramelly note that's in there, bit of oak right on the forefront, but it's a very, very light oak, almost like a cinnamony oak or just kind of like a rye spicy oak. It's rather nice, rather inviting. Definitely some rye bread right there in the aroma. This is just very, very interesting right from the word go, right from when you pour it into the glass. Take a sip. Whew, that finish. So this is definitely a rye that is not for everyone, but if you're one of those people that is very, very interested in trying something new, trying something different from what you normally go for, this is an exceptional quality rye. This is a bit of a pepper bomb. Right away, let me just state that from the word go. There's a lot of fresh peppercorn through and through, from the beginning of the mouth all the way to the back of the palate and the finish. The finish is very, very pepper heavy. So if you're not digging that about ryes, this isn't going to change your opinion. But a very pepper heavy rye, very pepper heavy finish, very woody on the back end. You got a little bit of leather that's in there too, but not in an overpowering way at all. You've just got this nice oaky peppery finish that is long and lingering. It's still going even right now as I've been talking to you guys. It is still going from that first sip. That is a damn long finish. Whew, let's go back in again so I can tell you what you get at the front of the palate with a little bit more clarity. So at the front, you get a little bit of a lot, for lack of a better description. There's a lot going on, and you get a little bit of everything. So first and foremost, yes, you're getting that sort of rye spice thing going on. You're getting that rye, that finish. You're getting that rye bread note is very, very powerful, very, very forefront there, with a lot of pepper in there too. Fresh ground peppercorn. You've got kind of a buttery toast kind of thing that's going on there too. A little hint of like a spearmint that's trying to come out, like a minty sort of flavor that's just kind of poking its head up, but definitely a little bit overpowered by that rye bread note, that rye toast note that's in there. A few other things in there too. You get a little bit of citrus zest. You get a little bit of kind of a toffee note. There's a little subtle sweet note that's in there, but this is definitely not on the sweeter side of rye whiskeys. This is definitely on the peppery heat side of rye whiskeys. God damn, that's so good. And the proofage isn't even really stupid hot on the palate either. Like, now on the third sip, like, yeah, don't get me wrong, the proofage is there, but this is drinking not nearly as hot as 115 would suggest. Like, I would still put this over 100, but I wouldn't put it above 110 if you were to have me do this in a blind. Rather easy sipping for something that's cask strength. It's elevating all of those notes in the flavor profile. You're getting that pepper, you're getting that buttered rye toast, you're getting a little bit of sort of an oiled leather thing that's happening, but very subdued. You're getting a strong oaky character, but not like an oak bomb, just kind of accentuating everything else, which is really my favorite oak note whenever I find that in any whiskey. I don't like oak for the sake of it. I like it to be sort of elevating all the other flavor notes that are in there, kind of the same way that I like my proofage. And this is hitting all of those notes. This is ticking all of those boxes for me. So let's go back in one more time. The more I sip this, the more I just really, really like it. It's just a sophisticated, complex blend of flavor notes. I really, really enjoy this. This is probably one of the better store picks that I've gotten recently. Like, I can't help but say good things about it. A fantastic bottle. Very, very, very tasty. There again, if you're into the sweeter side of ryes and you can't stand pepper bomb ryes like this isn't going to change your opinion at all. But if what you want is stuff that's a little bit out of the norm, a little bit out of your comfort zone, and you take a sip and you just are thoroughly impressed, you understand that this is a damn quality bottle, even if it's not necessarily something you gravitate towards, then you need to pick this up. This is absolutely fantastic. So thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Thank you also for sticking with me and being patient with me while I got some new content ready to go for you. And as always, remember, take what you do seriously, but do not take yourselves too seriously.